Crypto.com Crocoin holders. I've got a video for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about Crocoin and where I think we could be head here, because I know it's been an absolute bloodbath of a cycle so far. And the question is, what is your bull case on Crocoin? Let me know in the comment section below. We're going to be talking about that. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys. So we are looking at crypto Twitter. You can follow me at 333Blacksea. I say, my Crofam. It is a wasteland right now. It feels like the depths of a bear market right now. I say, tell me your bull case for Crocoin right now. I'll tell you what, guys. You look at Crocoin right now, and we are just plummeting and breaking through support level after support level with some volume, to be honest with you. But I do expect to see a little bit of relief here relatively soon, as long as Bitcoin stays at this level. I do think in March we should be paying attention to potentially some relief. But the question is, does that mean a reversal, or does that mean that it's just a little bit more of a little gasp for air before a further move to the downside? We're gonna have to be paying attention to that. But when you look at Crocoin on the technicals, on the daily time frame, money flow is deep here in the red. It is kind of curving a little bit, but you do have a green dot on volume potentially. But I don't like to put much weight on green dots when the money flow is this red. I mean, maybe we could be bottoming out, but this could disappear here in the next coming day or so. But as of right now, it does seem like the majority of the move to the downside is starting to slow down. But like I said, we need to be paying attention to where Bitcoin's headed, and we're going to be looking at that shortly. But guys, if you want to take advantage of this volatility, because boy, oh boy, there's been volatility, and I think there's going to be more, check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin, as well as a $5.6 million trading competition going on right now. If you sign up using my link down below, you become a part of my team, and the more trading volume we do together, the more rewards we get. So check that out down below, because I do think, like, right now I'm shorting a lot of these altcoins. A lot of them are just hedges, but because, you know, if we do spill over deeper, I want to profit off of that and protect against my spot positions. Basically, on my spot bags I have left, my moon bags of altcoins, because I have been taking profit along the way, my friends. And I do think that, you know, you got to protect yourself. The market could come down further. The tariff talk could make the traditional market get really uncertain and really bearish. And it could cause somewhat of I don't want to say a black swan event, but something similar to that, like how we saw back in 2019 with that huge capitulation of the downside, followed by a V-shaped recovery, I may add. But I do think that something like that could happen, and I just want to make sure I'm on the right end of that if the fear does get to absolutely extreme levels. You're looking at Cronos sitting at rank 49, down about 11.67% in the past 7 days, down about 1% in the past 24 hours. Guys, I think that this puppy has a little bit more ways to go to the downside, unfortunately, based on where Bitcoin's at. We're trading at beneath a $2 billion market cap. All-time highs this cycle was about a $5 billion market cap, so we are more than 50% down from all-time highs. But guys, you know, people are wrecked. People are starting to see what altcoins are for what they really are, and a lot of them are cash grabs. And no, I'm not saying that Cronos is a cash grab, but I'm mainly saying like the meme coins, and I think a lot of that's bleeding over. People are sick of it. People are sick of getting robbed on chain, and it's been happening over and over and over again. I think people are starting to realize, hey, whoa, I need to take a step back from this and really reassess what this cryptocurrency space is, because I think a lot of people have been burned, and I think a lot of that retail liquidity came in here when Bitcoin was breaking above $100,000, and they all got caught up there, and they got wrecked and rugged by meme coin, celebrity coin, Bybit hack, president from Argentina rug pull. Like, it's just been an absolute barrage of brutal, degenerate attacks, to be honest. And I think that a lot of the retail investors got hurt really bad because, well, they bought the top. And guys, I do want to go a little bit deeper into this, because right now we're sitting at $84,000. Do I think the top is in? I think that a local top is in for sure. The cycle high, I'm not quite sold on it just yet. I think we need to be paying attention to see how this price action plays out over the coming months here. But Bitcoin dominance trading at 59.90%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're basically at like 62%, around that area. And Ethereum has been making big moves to the downside. Guys, Ethereum being below 3,000 is bearish on altcoins. You want to see Ethereum be closing above 3,000, and you really want to be closing above 4,000 for that quote unquote altcoin season. When you look at Bitcoin dominance right now, like we are just chopping around. I keep making the reference that Bitcoin dominance is kind of trading like the traditional market. It's uncertain. It's trying to digest what's going on in this world. One day, the news is that the tariffs are coming out and it's going to cause huge economic downturns. Then the next day, it's the tariffs aren't going to be happening for another month. And then when the month goes by, it's next month. There's a lot of uncertainty. I think these markets need to digest that. And really, the price action on BTC.D is playing out very similar to the traditional market. But you look at Bitcoin right now, and boy, oh boy, we've broken down below very important levels here. I think that really, like looking at the weekly time frame, like you can't look at this and say it's not bearish. We have 2 days left for this weekly candle closure. Anything below like $89,000 is undeniably bearish. It's undeniably bearish. And I do think that it probably brings us further down. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of relief here into March. You look at the monthly time frames as well, like, geez, look at that bearish engulfing candle. That's no joke. And when you look at that versus like the previous cycle high, it looks awfully similar. It does. It looks awfully similar. It looks like we're going to go into a mini bear market or the top is in. It's one or the other here. And I do think we have time is on our side here. We have about 240 days left of this bull market cycle based on timing. I'll show you that, guys, right now, because it is an interesting chart with a bunch of data points here. Like, we do have time. Like, we could come all the way to October of 2025 to see the peak of Bitcoin. We could see that happen. We saw it play out back in 2021 in November. We saw that mini bear market, mid-cycle bear market with a new all-time high. We could see something like that play out like that, guys. We really could. But I think a lot of this has to do with, if you want to be bullish on altcoins, you need to be paying attention to the Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell, and if he's going to pivot towards quantitative easing, and if there's going to be more money floating around, because right now I think money's really tight for retail investors, and unfortunately, a lot of them just got robbed and beaten to a pulp based on all these crypto hacks and rug pulls. It was a barrage of it. It was crazy. I do also want to say that I posted meme coin season was altcoin season. I think that there's a chance that this did happen. That meme coin season was altcoin season. And it was just less money getting moved around and rotating at breakneck speeds, not like how it was in 2021. The attention was just moving way too fast, so nothing could really gain momentum. And unfortunately, when you add all these new coins, what's happening is people are launching these coins and extracting that liquidity out of the space. So it's really tough to snowball and get people actually excited about things when they're getting wrecked after wreck after wrecked after wrecked. But guys, I just want to say, let me know your bull case on Crocoin in the comment section below, because right now it does look a little bleak, but I'm not saying that it's over just yet for altcoins. And if you want Crocoin to succeed, you need altcoins to succeed. But it is absolutely insane to be coming back to the low before erasing all these gains and coming back to November of 24. Wow. And breaking below this price level at about 0.0689. Like, that's insane to see that. Like, look at it's wild. It's really wild. But guys, this could bounce. It could. Anything can happen in trading. It could bounce. It would not be crazy to say that we're going to bounce based on past cycles and the timing. We have about like 200. Let's measure it. How many more days do we have left here? If we were to measure, you're talking about 238 days. We could have a lot, like 238 days for crypto is like 10 years. Like, we could go to $200,000 Bitcoin in 230 days. All it would take is the U.S. government to come out and say, we're starting a Bitcoin strategic reserve and we're buying 10 million Bitcoin. We're going to try to buy half of the supply of Bitcoin. Obviously, they can't do that, but they could say that and they could try to do it, and all of a sudden, Bitcoin is flying sky high, and then it becomes a digital arms race, guys. So you got to be on your toes when it comes to trading crypto, my friends. Right now, I am shorting altcoins and I am accumulating Bitcoin. That's my strategy right now. Figure out the strategy that works out best for you. If you want a short or you want a long, check out Blowfin description box or pin comment down below. Join my team. Let's get on our trading competition. Let's get some trading volume going up so that we can maybe make some big money, $5.6 million straight in the prize pool. But guys, that's all I got for you. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.